Yeah, so we open up the program, and then the first thing we have to do is calibrate the camera here that sits on the desk. So the camera's pointing at the screen we have out in front of us. The camera's not calibrated, so I have to do that first. And then we can adjust the camera to make sure that it can see the entire screen. So the first thing that's really nice about this program is I can replicate a range, just a static range, just like our qualification range that we do. So I can I can pull up this part of the program. I can select from different targets that I want the shooter to go at. We'll take this target here is kind of similar to what we use as a qualification target. I can move it to whatever yardage. I have it set at yards. Okay, simulates 300 yards. Again, for our purposes, like if I had somebody on the range that I was having a difficult time with and I'm trying to diagnose what they're doing wrong, now I can bring them up here, and without even getting into the fancy parts of the program, I can run a guy through a qualification course and just work on the fundamentals. Just fire 5 rounds at the target. Okay, so you're obviously the green little dots are where he hit when he fired the gun. So me as an instructor, I can say, okay, well, BJ, you may have too much trigger finger on there. You're shooting, your group is all to the left. You may be too deep into that trigger. We can diagnose that problem here without spending any money on ammunition to do it. So that's the really nice thing about this part of the program. So that's just a static range, but then all these little blocks up here are different things that they have. And like I said, some of them are games. So there at the end, then it gives you how many hits, how many misses, and how many wrong targets you shot. That would take me hours to set up on the range to try to simulate something like that in real life. The shooter has to identify the target, find the target at the bottom, then find the targets across the screen where he has to shoot them, reacquire his sights when he's moving from target to target, and then the very next, once he completes that, he has to do it all over again.